Aging is something we all face, but how we choose to face this phase of life can make all the difference. For some people, aging is seen as a loss of youth. For others, it is a conquest, a proof of a life full of experiences, learning and overcoming. But what if there was a way to look at this phase with more serenity and purpose? Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius teach us that wisdom is in accepting what we cannot change, focusing on what is within our reach and living with intention. Today, we will explore how these teachings can help you find strength, joy, and meaning in the aging process. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not the external events." Notice this, and you will find strength. Ready to discover how to turn aging into a journey of wisdom. One of the greatest lessons of Stoicism is to accept the reality of life. Aging is part of our nature, as well as sunrise every day. Epictetus reminds us, "Do not seek that events happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they really are." Think about the changes that aging brings. The body may not be as agile as before, and some limitations may arise. Instead of resisting or being frustrated, the Stoics suggest that we look at these changes as opportunities to cultivate wisdom. For example, a man who has always been very active may see the decrease in his energy as a chance to learn to enjoy more quiet moments, such as a good reading or an outdoor walk. Accepting aging does not mean giving up, but embracing the natural phases of life with gratitude and purpose. After all, each wrinkle tells a story, and every moment lived is a victory. How many times have you worried about things that are completely out of your control? Maybe what people think of you, the weather, or even events from the past. The Stoics believe that the key to serenity is to focus only on what we can control. As Epictetus said, it is not the external events that disturb us, but how we react to them. For those over 50, this idea is powerful. You may not be able to control the challenges that arise, but you can decide how to deal with them. Imagine a person who, when retiring, feels an emptiness. Instead of lamenting the loss of her work routine, she chooses to use that time to develop new hobbies, such as gardening or photography. This change of perspective turns what could be a crisis into an opportunity for growth. Remember, as long as you keep control over your choices and attitudes, you are in charge of your own life. Growing old does not mean stopping growing. On the contrary, it is a phase that can be used to rediscover passions, impart wisdom, and create a legacy. As Seneca wrote, "While we live, let us continue to learn to live." There are many inspiring stories of people who have found new purpose and maturity. Think of someone who, at age 60, decides to start learning a new language or travel to places they've always dreamed of visiting. But if you look at this phase of life as an opportunity, you will realize that there is still much to explore, create, and live. The secret is in asking yourself, what brings me joy? How can I contribute to the world around me? No matter the age, there is always time to live with purpose. Finally, one of the greatest lessons of Stoicism is gratitude. Epictetus said, "Wealth is not in having great possessions, but in having few needs." Gratitude helps us see what we already have, rather than focusing on what we lack. Maybe you have loyal friends, a family you love, or just the privilege of waking up another day. Recognizing these blessings can completely transform the way we see life. Try to take a few minutes every day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. It can be something as simple as a hot coffee or meaningful conversation. This little habit can bring more lightness and happiness to your day-to-day. Stoicism shows us that aging is not a burden, but an opportunity to become wiser, more resilient, and grateful. As Marcus Aurelius said, when you get up in the morning, think of the privilege of being alive, of breathing, of thinking, of enjoying, and of loving. And now, we want to hear you. How do you see aging? Did you know Stoicism? Share your story in the comments. Your words can inspire others watching this video. That if you like this content, don't forget to like and share. And in the description, you'll find useful links to continue learning about how Stoicism can transform your life. Aging wisely is a gift we can all give ourselves. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.